9 minutes before the hour, we're waiting to hear from a judge in Jersey on whether Ted Cruz should appear on New Jersey's presidential ballot. A law professor and a group of people who live in New Jersey filed this legal challenge. They claim Ted Cruz is not eligible because he was born in Canada. But according to the Constitution, you have to be a natural-born citizen to be president. A lawyer for Cruz says the Texas senator qualifies because his mother is American. A similar effort to get Cruz off the ballot failed in Pennsylvania. Our senior judicial analyst is a former Superior Court judge on the New Jersey Superior Court. Judge Andrew Napolitano is here. This is a nothing burger, right?
Absolutely. This is a Groundhog Day because it failed in Pennsylvania and it failed in Illinois. It largely fails because the Constitution says you have to be a natural-born citizen to be president of the United States. The Congress defined natural-born citizen, among other ways, as if one of your parents is born in the United States and has lived here for at least a year before you were born. It doesn't matter where you were born, you are a natural-born citizen. So this fits Ted Cruz's model precisely. His mother was born in the U.S. She lived here for more than a year before she gave birth to him in Canada. End of the story. Even Donald Trump, who raised this incessantly in the New Hampshire and Iowa primaries, has stopped raising it, I suspect because his lawyers have told him there's no there there. This case is a Maryland resident who has announced he wants to be a write-in candidate for president in New Jersey, and therefore by having Ted Cruz's name on the ballot, he is harmed. The reason for this elaborate charade is because of the issue of standing. In order to challenge something like Cruz's eligibility, you have to show that you are uniquely harmed. So he's saying, I'm uniquely harmed because I will get fewer votes in New Jersey. I don't think the court will buy it. I really don't think there's any basis for this. But New Jersey has a provision. You file a complaint, you'll get an answer, and they're probably going to answer it pretty soon.
This was just one of those things Trump says because he can say it, not because he ever really... I mean, it's like the president isn't from America. He used to say that, too. He just sort of said this, right?
He did throw it out aggressively for a while, and I suspect that his own lawyers have said to him, you know, there's nothing to this.
Maybe he doesn't need this argument anymore.
He may not need it anymore. And I'm surprised that this fellow from Maryland has chosen New Jersey to raise this issue again. New Jersey is not a likely place to grant this relief. It's not even an issue anymore. John Kasich is not raising it, as you said. Donald Trump has stopped.
It's just a waste of time.
I think so. I think so. He probably could be fined for filing it, except that I don't even know if the state is going to bother to answer it. Meaning, it's so frivolous, it will be denied before the Cruz campaign can file its response, and before the Secretary of State of New Jersey, who's the actual defendant in this case, can file her response.
As I once said, politics is weird and creepy.
It provides great news coverage.
Oh, well, something like that. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome, Chef.
We'll be back with a look at a